This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could...
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Detroit. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Lions. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Detroit. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. Here's Austin to return. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Allen. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end.
Ramondre Stevenson. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Motion man, set right.
Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Allen from his own end zone. His throw left side is complete. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some...
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. On for the PAT is Aubrey. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball. And
a big hole. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Detroit. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Lions keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Man open is Jones. He's got it. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Into the secondary, past the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. Stevenson's got a first down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Lions. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Set, hut. Hut, go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Ready?
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Let's go. Set, hut. Hut.
Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Ho-ho! What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
Set, ready. Ready, ready. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Here we go, set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we are through. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. This fielded inside the 35. The Lion tree its offense, and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
His kick is good.
He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive...
Ready. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Higgins sent in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we roll through the highlights, we see how important he has been to his team's success in this one. Running the ball in concert with an offensive line that did a great job in clearing the path. It has been a great team effort thus far today. Space to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
So here are the Chiefs now backed up for their first drive. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Allen running right on the option. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Josh Allen, 87 yards. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Allen. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here's Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To the right side, this is Stevenson. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 97 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, folks, it's that time of year. The $1 million MCS playoffs broadcasts are ready to get rolling. Tune into the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel at 6 Eastern on January 21st, 22nd, and 29th to find out who will outlast the others and square off in the $250,000 Madden Bowl taking place on Friday night, February the 7th.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he stays up. Buying time. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're gonna look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 98 yards. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Our next drive forthcoming as we remind you that if you think you might be one of the best Madden players in the world, well, now's the time to prove it. It's not too late to register and compete for your share of $1.7 million. That's what the Madden Championship prize pool is worth. Visit MaddenChampionship.com and register for free. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A final shot before half for Allen. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Now White lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And taken right at the 35. The Chiefs offense and Ramondre Stevenson getting set for this next drive. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
To the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. David Njoku. 98 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 42-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not real. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The race is on. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 98 yards. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now here's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Calais Campbell, his 2nd sack of the night. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fielded at about the 28. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
56.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll dump this one off here to White. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And bulldozing his way through. Whoa! It still won't go down. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
One final try for Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road.
Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 45. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing
wide open, downfield, got it! And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown! The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. His first throw is an interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. There he goes, right sideline. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Staying with Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-0 our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Torrey Taylor on to punt. Taken right at the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. The Chiefs and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. David Njoku, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And as we play January football, a lot of eyes starting to look ahead to that big game in February. No, Brock, not the Super Bowl, although I guess that's a pretty big game, right? I'm talking about the $1 million Madden Bowl being played February 7th. Now's the final opportunity to register for a chance to make it to that big game via the Last Chance Qualifier ladder. Visit MaddenChampionship.com to register and compete because registration closes and ladder play begins on the 11th. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Feels like we just started and it's already the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs with the football. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. He puts some power on a deep one. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets him up with a third down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started. Downs on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And this game... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now, 1st round. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He'll start from the 39. The Chiefs, and this running... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. There he goes on the right side. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Impressive stuff there, Bronco, and the length of the field on that possession, using that short run to finish it off.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for any better execution from your punter, right? Stuck them right back there on their own goal line, and they still take it the whole way down for a score, reducing that great execution from the punt to a distant memory.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up. To the air, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
1st down throw for Allen. He beams one deep right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now this offense getting set to work here. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's the... Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey! Hey!
Trying again following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. He gets it away now from his own end zone. Punt taken at midfield. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves 1 away from the NFL record. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Throw on 3rd down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Return starts from the 45. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Connects with Johnson. He gets loose down the right side. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep. Just
like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Here's Brown again. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He fields this at the 18. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Off to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This one is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the... And this time they're going to get there and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. First and 10, here's Jackson. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here's 2nd and 2. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Lamar. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Play fake. Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Handoff headed left to Brown, and he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Going with Brown on the ground. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Changing it up here. Jackson hitting a lave on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. And they'll continue adding to their lead. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. Breaks the tackle. Wow, it's free again. And they get it back. A huge play continues. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Into the hands of Culp. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Bears trying to do some window dressing. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, middle.
Lamar back to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Lamar. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. They're out and set. 1st and 10. on the ground here with Stevenson. Has room down the left sideline. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Olave with the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Wow, it's free again! But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a...
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
CeeDee Lamb in there to return it.
So here are the Chiefs now backed up for their first drive. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 98 yards. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. It's Austin. Oh, what a move. And now he spins free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. To throw is Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Alert!
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Stevenson will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Pearson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. He's up to the 20. Look at the big man rumble. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. David Njoku. 98 yards. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Our next drive forthcoming as we remind you that if you think you might be one of the best Madden players in the world, well, now's the time to prove it. It's not too late to register and compete for your share of $1.7 million. That's what the Madden Championship prize pool is worth. Visit MaddenChampionship.com and register for free. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Stafford.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City.
George Pickens,
a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs just continue to roll.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Well, folks, it's that time of year. The $1 million MCS playoffs broadcasts are ready to get rolling. Tune into the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel at 6 Eastern on January 21st, 22nd, and 29th to find out who will outlast the others and square off in the $250,000 Madden Bowl taking place on Friday night, February the 7th. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Throwing is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. Gets around him. Now he's loose again. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Hey, hold. We'll go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Calvin Johnson, 47 yards.
And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to throw, Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
There he goes left side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson,
99 yards.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that.
And Owen coughed it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Calais Campbell in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. This will be fielded at the 17. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready, hot. Ready, hot.
Now Stafford. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now it's Stafford. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
105 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Stevenson. There he goes again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And now here is another interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive. Here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Jalen Carter make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety.
EA Sports League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. National champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, he's going to run for it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Hey, run!
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Silver!
He'll give this up the middle to E.T. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with a pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Jones reels it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 34, Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They will not get another play. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Lawrence now off the play action. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
13, Lou. Lou. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Stays upright. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. And it's the Jaguars with fourth down here behind the sticks. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Chiefs, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw for Allen. Has the connection to Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
56, 56.
From midfield on second down. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. First down throw. Lawrence escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Forced out. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
All right.
In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return starts at the 9. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or 2, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Up the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the 2nd level.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Deron Bland. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Ron.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Lawrence in the pistol. Deep drop. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. From his own end zone, Allen. That's complete. David Njoku. Oh, this big guy is moving. That's the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And this game might be going better if he... They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence looking to throw. This one finds Goddard. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Kill.
They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact... Well,
the Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. They'll bring out the punter here. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got this at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. The Chiefs and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. Still motoring past the 30. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
Now it's Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Wow, it's free again! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with a pass.
Big gain downfield. And he steps out of bounds just shy of midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Allen setting up play action. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll come out throwing. Catch made by Austin. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
That one's caught along the left sideline. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Play action on first down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Come on, set.
Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Ready.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second and pretty long here.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. Into a crowd and, intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the Heps go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Getting right back to it after that interception. Got his target, it's Higgins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The Giants are set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Picked up at the 38. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
That one complete to Njoku. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Can they catch him? Makes the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Ready, go.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock.
The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
On the double. Here we go, set.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this 2nd half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. He fields this at the 18. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He finds Johnson. Space on the right, he's got room. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Come on, set, huh?
Trying again, following the sack. This finds Austin complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, go. Hut.
They're throwing it. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Allen wants to push the pace. They give it to him again. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it with Stevenson. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Got to hurry this to the line.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Where's that?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action now. Allen. That's caught for the first. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Heward and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodnight, everybody. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down.
What's that?
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, Allen. He's going to push one deep down the right. And disaster averted. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Finds him over the middle.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Into the air right away is Allen.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Alert! Hey, home. What's that?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! All 52. What's that?
Now Allen. And he finds Austin complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. On play action, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.